If someone were to ask you to name a Mario Kart game, a lot of people would say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Wii, given that those are the most popular entries in the series. Others would say Mario Kart 64 or Double Dash because they grew up with those titles. But very few people would answer that question with the game Mario Kart Super Circuit. The third entry in the Mario Kart series is probably the least talked about out of all the games, and if you look at most lists, it scores pretty low, sometimes even being outranked by the original Super Mario Kart. I think this game needs so much more attention than it has, and in this video, that's what I'm going to be talking about and why. But before we get into the reasons why I think Mario Kart Super Circuit is underrated, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. Now with that out of the way, let's roll the intro and get started. Now, one of the most important parts of any Mario Kart game are the courses that you can play in it. And Mario Kart Super Circuit has a mind-boggling 40 courses, which was actually the most in any Mario Kart game until Mario Kart 8 got its DLC. 20 of these are original tracks, while the other 20 are actually remade versions of all of the original Super Mario Kart tracks. First, let's focus on the original courses, which in my opinion are all really fun. Sure, you can have a few nitpicks about some of the courses, like the screen always shaking in Snowland, but really it is barely noticeable in gameplay, and the course is still pretty fun to drive. The game also has a really nice learning curve. You have just enough time to build up your skills for the more difficult tracks, but not so much that you get bored with the easier ones. That is of course if you play all the tracks in order, which by the way, all of the original courses, save for the ones in the Special Cup, are all unlocked from the start of your save file. So if you want to test your skills on one of the more difficult courses first, you're able to do that. The jump pads from Super Mario Kart also make a return, and they are just as fun as ever, now allowing you to jump even higher and even go over previous portions of some of the tracks. This allows for so much more creative freedom in the track design, and it shows. I have had so much more fun with these courses than the ones in the original Super Mario Kart. And speaking of the original Super Mario Kart, let's talk about the 20 courses that are remade from that game. The SNES had the same amount of power as the GBA, and yet these SNES tracks remade in Mario Kart Super Circuit look so much better than their originals. I mean, the comparison is pretty much just night and day. The colors are brighter, the graphics look overall better, everything just seems to have been refined, and it almost makes the original Super Mario Kart look like an unfinished game graphically. Even the music has been remixed. Even though both of these games were on 16-bit consoles, the Mario Kart Super Circuit rendition of the Mario Circuit theme from Super Mario Kart just sounds so much better. Take a listen. I really wish they used this version of the song for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. The trumpets would have fit so well with Mario Kart 8's music style. Instead, we got a barely changed version of the SNES version, but that's not what this video is about. Let's get back to the topic at hand. I just really like the way that they remix the Super Mario Kart music. But now let's move on to the next segment of this video, which I already briefly touched on, graphics. As I showed in my comparison earlier, everything from Super Mario Kart was pretty much kicked up to an 11 in Super Circuit, and graphics are no exception. The roads are more vibrant, the character sprites have more detail, even the item boxes now actually look like they're floating above the track instead of just being plastered onto the road. Everything just overall looks so much more polished. And there have been so many little details that have been added as well. Like for example, the menus have so much charm, and they're really fun to navigate through. I mean, if you compare it to Super Mario Kart's menu, or even Mario Kart 64, which was out at the time, it really just looks so much better. And I think it set a precedent for other Mario Kart games in the future to just have interesting menus. All the character stats are now shown on the character select screen as well, which is really helpful when choosing your racer. And going back to the courses themselves, the environments that they're set in seem so much more alive. Take Sunset Wilds for example. The skybox already looks stunning as it is, with the sunset in the distance, but every time you complete a lap, the sun gets lower and lower in the sky, and the tone of the track changes. There was really nothing like this at the time in a Mario Kart game, and it still holds up today. But graphics certainly aren't everything. I mean, that's why so many older games hold up to this day. What really matters is the gameplay itself. And trust me when I say, Mario Kart Super Circuit does not disappoint in terms of gameplay. I think this game has probably the best controls in any Mario Kart game up until Mario Kart DS. You heard me right, I prefer this game's controls over the controls of Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, and even Mario Kart Double Dash. And it's simply because of how tight the controls are while still giving you so many movement options. You know how in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's battle mode you're able to do a complete 180 by holding A and B? Yeah, that's here in normal races, allowing you to take turns a lot tighter. You know how in Mario Kart 64 they added mini turbos and startup boosts? They're here too, albeit a lot harder to pull off, which makes it even more rewarding. It brought over multiple items from Mario Kart 64 to balance out the races, unlike Super Mario Kart, which had completely unbalanced CPUs. The courses, like I mentioned earlier, are all super fun to play, and the jump pads allow for so many shortcuts that really spice up the gameplay. I mean, you can cut almost every single corner on GBA Rainbow Road. And that's only one example. The game is full of things like that make it so satisfying to play. And so far, I've only been talking about these single player modes, but you're actually able to play via multiplayer with the GBA link cable. Now, I haven't been able to experience this myself because I have the Wii U Virtual Console version, but from what I can tell, this seems like it would be really fun. I mean, there's an entire multiplayer exclusive battle mode that I'm just dying to try out. Especially because the shells and projectiles in this game have some of the best physics out of any of the Mario Kart games. And the jump pads aren't only good for shortcuts as well. The fact that you're able to jump over previous sections of the track, like I mentioned in the courses section of this video, actually adds some verticality to the otherwise flat courses. In Lakeside Park, they were even implemented as an obstacle, where if you hit them, you'll go onto a previous section of the track, and you're going to have to make your way back to where you were. These jump pads allow the developers to make the most of the limitations of making a 2D Mario Kart, and I think it makes it just as fun as some of the 3D entries in the series. So while Mario Kart Super Circuit might not be the greatest game in the Mario Kart series, it is certainly not the worst. The tracks are really well designed, graphically it looks really good for a 16-bit system, and gameplay-wise, it is so much fun, and the game is really the best it could ever be. But what do you all think? Do you have some reason that I overlooked that makes Super Mario Kart better than Super Circuit? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I upload more videos like this. It really helps out the channel, and that way you get some more content. With that out of the way, thank you all for watching. I'm Jacob with the Game Block, signing off.